evening, everybody. I would like. Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Okay,
My bad.
now.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to welcome you all here from Pensacola International Speedway here in Pensacola, Florida, right here in the Florida Panhandle. It is a lovely evening here as we're about to go night racing here in this 3-mile oval. I'd like to welcome everybody that's watching right here on the stream as well as live here in the racetrack in the Walmart NR server. I am Alex Ryman. I'm joined up here with Angel Diaz-Rada as well as Ace Racer up here in the booth. How are you both doing this evening?
Pretty dang awesome. Oh my goodness. The chase is decided. It's done. It's dunsies. We have it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the regular season is over just yet. We still got like half a regular season left to go before the chase.
Also, another thing about here, the drivers who were all already locked in, around the 16 drivers who are still fighting to at least try to get some bonus points to help them out when it comes to the chase. That's what they're aiming for right now.
Yeah,
and also, I'm coming around here with a bit of a cough around here, so my apologies if I keep on coughing in the broadcast around here. But one thing I always like to do is always commentate around. So I'm up, I'm prepared, I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to see these cars just let it rip out there in Pensacola.
Yeah, definitely. As we're going to get started right here with your starting lineup. So on the pole is Angel Giamatti Perez in her number 56 Atlanta Falcons Ford Fusion. And to her outside is Elzamata Sanchez in the number 75 Hot Wheels Dodge Dart.
It's Esmeralda Sanchez, and that's the chase driver also.
Yeah, chase driver, yep. Back here in the second row, you got Bucky Campbell with his number 28 Miller Lite Chevrolet. And to his outside is Maxie Janella in her Alex Pompey's YT Chevrolet. Then it's Boogie in the number 88 UPS Freight Chevrolet. And to his outside is Casey Newmans in the number 34 Verizon Dodge. Then it's Curtis Key in the number 30 Curtis Key Plumbing Chevrolet, making his first start in RaceTrac in the RaceTrac Divisional Series. And to his outside is Ryan Little in the number 8 Busch Light Chevrolet. Then it's Lance Satter in the number 18 Duco Performance Dodge. And to his outside is Robert Earnhardt in the number 39 Alltel Ford. Then it's Pi Ross in the number 24 WeatherTech Chevrolet. And to his outside is Kenny Clark in the number 44 No Label Chevrolet. Then we got a pair of School Bus Motorsports teammates back here. You got Laura Janes in the number 74 Walmart Dodge. And to her outside will be her teammate Georgia Hart in the number 6 Sam's Club Dodge. Then it's Mike Taylor in the number 23 Rocky Ridge Trucks Toyota Camry. And to his outside is Susan Croissant in the number 36 Best Buy Chevrolet. Then it's Thomas Drobe in the number 49 Dan Sleeper Toyota Camry. Sorry if I butchered that. And to his outside is Aisha Crayson in the number 84 Lowe Chevrolet.
Then it's Jimmy Johnson's scheme.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson's scheme, yep. Then it's Matthew Ellis in the number 93 Burger King Toyota Camry. And to his outside is Jacqueline Sweetheart in the number 1 Energizer Chevrolet. Then it's Scotty Wilson in the number 26 Aflac Ford. And to his outside is Angel Diaz-Rada in the number 89 UTEP Chevrolet. Then it's Zoe Persant in the number 12 Ally Ford. And to her outside is the current points leader Andre Killinger in his number 17 Best Buy Ford. Then it's Maria LeCade in the number 48 Lowe Chevrolet. And to her outside is Travis Regan in the number 83 Bass Pro Shops Toyota Camry. Then it's Evelyn Mason in the number 9 Kennesaw State University Chevrolet. And to her outside is Nicholas in the number 98 Maverick Ford. Then we got another pair of teammates. Like you got the Jacoby Motorsports teammates of the Jacoby sisters. You have Leslie Jacoby in the number 2 Ford Target Ford. And to her outside will be her sister Maddie Jacoby in the number 22 Wendy's Ford. Then it's Kayla Peppersman in the number 46 GameStop Dodge. And to her outside is Liliana Storm in the number 37 Mad Vapes Dodge. Then you got Annabella Birdie in the number 99 Xfinity Ford. And to her outside is Santi Messi in the number 5 Skittle Chevrolet. Look at the final 3 rows. You got Arsha Zachary in the number 67 Gulf Chevrolet. And to his outside is Caden Yuji in the number 16 BillSummaries.com Ford. Then we got a pair of Outside Racing teammates back here. You got Kayla Upson in the number 3 Wonder Woman Chevrolet, and to her outside is basically last week's winner, Pedro Sales, in the number 31 Leaf Filter Chevrolet. And running out the field will be Sonia Lesson in number 25, Sam's Club Chevrolet, and Kyle Larson rounding out the field in his number 42, Credit One Bank Chevrolet. All right, well, that's our full field right here. So 100 laps here around Pensacola for tonight. Do we have any picks?
For this one, I think we're going to see a win from the 12th position. I think Cam Clark is going to be our winner in tonight's race.
Driver. Interesting pick going for Kenny Clark. Ace, what's your pick for tonight?
Well, normally I would go for that accelerator 75 car Esmeralda Sanchez, but to avoid being biased around here, I'm aiming for that 84 car to win the race because that scheme around though, Jimmy Johnson, I just remember it off the top of my head. Looks very nicely. Hopefully the 84 can show these drivers how it's going to do well.
Yep, as the field gets rolling right here.
Yeah, it's a big 600 miles of thunder here. It's going to be... The cars are going to go very fast around here.
Yeah, definitely. As we're getting ready to go green right here for the Pensacola 600 here in Pensacola, Florida. One of our... I'm pretty sure it's another one of our super speedway races we have on the schedule. So this is going to be interesting. Because these guys have never raced here before until now. As the field rounds off of turn number 4. And the pace car is off. It's on the 56 and 75 to lead us to the green. Into the restart zone they go. Green flags in the air. We're underway at Pensacola. As we come around to complete the first lap, Bookie Campbell with help from Curtis Key and Lance Satter there on that inside lane trying to clear, but here comes the 30, going to go back to the inside as they complete the first lap here at Pensacola. Oh, Bucky couldn't go down to block the 30 down there. The 56 did lead that first lap, but Shimada quickly lost it as the 30 and the 28 all managed to get by, but the 30 now is the lead, but now these guys are going to start battling down here, down the backstretch.
They're going to see some 4 wide tonight, maybe some 5 wide, and look at that. The 18 already trying to force it a 4 wide for the lead. Oh my goodness gracious. Satter, do not go crazy.
And as we see, looks like the field is already starting to form into packs right here, so we're going to see a little bit of pack racing here tonight.
We're already going with
4
this.
wide right there behind the front 3. The 18 trying to pick up his manufacturer teammate in the 34. You see Boogie also with them as well. Elsmada Sanchez, he's trying to drop to the bottom right there. You see Boogie all the way down there on the inside. Got to make it 4 wide.
He tried to send it. He tried to send it in the turn 3. Just did not work, and he's actually dragging Sanchez with him.
Yeah, he's dragging the 75 with him. Shimada and Boogie are going to go down with us. Boogie goes up to make it 4 wide right here with Elsmada Sanchez down there on that bottom lane.
It's still going really good, very strong. It looks like Bogdasadov is going to become our brand new leader coming out of turn 2, but let's not give the lead to him yet.
Definitely not. You see right there, the pack has formed into 3 different packs. So right here, we got a front pack, and then we got a middle pack, and then we have the rear pack.
And that rear pack is the biggest. It's the biggest of all the packs because, you know, this front pack, it just contains the important ones, the VIPs, the ones that want to stay at the start.
nearly underwent the double yellow line there. We're definitely going to keep an eye for anyone who crosses that double yellow line, as that is a that will be a penalty.
Oh yeah,
If they
you cannot go
double
underneath
yellow.
there.
Look at Ryan Little making some headways in that middle lane with the 34 in tow.
If Little and Newmans manage to say, okay, let's tag team throughout the rest of this race, it will be an
And look
absolute
at this,
miracle.
they nearly went 5 wide going into turn 3, but Bucky and Curtis pulled away before that even got a chance to get 5 wide. And because of this track size, it's literally big enough to actually house 5 wide tracks. It's going to be a problem if we go 6 wide. Kind of like Auto Club a few races back.
No. Let's not talk about 6 wide, all right?
It almost sounded like you said Six Flags there for a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe you can try 6 wide if you have a death wish.
Boogie gonna make the move on the inside of the 18, moves him out the way.
But you know what? Let's keep an eye on Maxi Janelle in that 41 because she's probably gonna make her move for the lead right now. And hold on, that Esmeralda saying otherwise, trying to make a 4 wide going into turn 1.
The 41 did clear the 75 going into turn 1. She had the better upper hand over the 75 going into turn 1. As we take a look back here at the second pack, see there's the 24, the 6, the 84, 44, 12. Oh, a huge wreck in the back!
Oh, that is a huge one. Oh.
And let's talk about Pedro Sales as well as Scotty Wilson, the 26 heavy damage. Annabella Birdie also collected. Angel, Maddie. Oh, it looks like there was a bigger wreck on the back right here. But it seems like the cameras were just more fixated on what was going on coming down the backstretch. But if you look right here, going into turn 1, so as you see Annabella and Maria, they were not giving room to each other, so they just slid up the track, got into Angel. And then it started from there. 98 in it. The 16 got into it as well. Ooh, hard leg to the outside wall for the 16. Also in it goes the 1, the 37. Nowhere to go for the 31 or the 93.
My goodness. And look at Sonya. Look at Sonya just avoiding that.
Sonya avoided that, but we're going to see what happened up here because looks like there was another wreck. You see Travis is kind of bumping the 9 a little bit. Then, yeah, Travis just forced the 9 down.
Yeah, that's the forcing. And then when they come back, oh, they're just going to collect Scotty over here.
Yeah, Travis just collects Scotty right there, yeah. So that was entirely the 83's fault, so NASCAR will have to review the 83 to see if there might be a penalty against him.
Robert Earnhardt, Susan Croissants.
It's a good thing that this track has a...
Santee barely missed that, but he did get a piece, but the 3 got unlucky with that one, though.
Yeah, the number 5 got her. Watch out!
Oh, Sonya again!
Yeah, that will take a lot of prominent cars out, like the 34 right here. Does heavy damage. Her days definitely going to be done.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
the end for Casey.
Started very in front of the race, so leading up this back there. That's going to be... And now, of course, it's going to...
But you know...
Our first caution of the day on lap 7. As the 41 of Maxi Janela leads the field on the pit road for the first time.
But you know, that's a beautiful thing because this is the first time that we're gonna see all these drivers test their strategies for the first time tonight.
Yep, as looks like Maxi Janela will win the race off pit road, followed by Bucky Campbell, Ryan Little, Georgia Hartz, and Lance Satter. I'll say really great stops for the 8 and 6.
Yeah, those 2 cars actually gained a lot of ground, but actually not a lot because Ron Little actually keeps his ground.
Yeah, Ryan Little definitely proving he won the strongest cars out of APR right now. So we take a look and see where all the APR cars are running right now. Currently, Ryan Little currently the highest running right now in 3rd. And then he has his teammate Aisha Crayson back there in 5th.
I'm sorry, Boogie, but your car disappeared because you were in a wreck.
No, Boogie wasn't collected.
Oh,
Wait, was Boogie collected?
I think.
Ooh, look at all these
Yeah,
cars that are right here. These 16, the 48,
And we got
89,
the 7
36,
cars
5,
D and Q
42,
around here.
37,
Surprisingly, I don't
98.
see the. And we still got more of the 22.
Yeah,
Those
22,
are just the cars.
25, 34.
No, but that's
Huh.
a quarter of the field gone.
Oh yeah, 88's
yeah.
gone.
Told ya.
And that's
Boogie's
that's
also
a
gone.
quarter of the field. That's
Yeah,
just got wiped out from that.
Yeah, and that's one thing about these super speedway races is that it is easy to get taken out if you're not careful.
You know, the field has to settle in, build some
Let's
laps.
look at the 88 though. That's the 88 looks like well, like I think the Daniel Bodaskov is just,
Boogie, we just call him Boogie.
yeah, Boogie. I think Boogie is wondering what happens to the 88. So let's go take a look at the replay while we see the 44 car here on clock into the pits, and as we get ready for green.
Yeah, definitely. As we will go back to see what happened to Daniel Bogusov, because it looks like he wasn't involved in the first wreck.
Didn't seem like it. Did he have a wreck on his own?
Oh, yep, they
Oh, he
stacked up under the
was.
caution. Yep, they stacked up trying to slow down. So let's see right here. So you see the 34 right against the 30 right here. And
Yeah,
you see
this
none
is
of these
the
guys
most-
are even... Yeah, these guys are not even giving any each other room. And then right there, the 34 just slowed down too much. 30 got into him. Yep, into the 56 and into the 88.
And
So this is what.
bam.
Oh, man.
And that's a
Hard
big, that's
like
a
into the
big hit
wall.
on there. The 56 and the other car around that got away easily. The 34.
Oh yeah, then you
88
see
not
and then
so
you see
much.
these guys. They're gonna start sacking up because they're trying to avoid it. But Georgia Harsh is
Those my pick.
unfortunately not
Those my
able.
pick though for the 84 where this way still managed to get
Yeah,
it.
34
off
barely,
lead.
84 barely missed that. But ooh, the 44 got boxed in right there. Also, the 12 got a piece. The 42, 24 as well. Even the 67 got a piece of that as well. Oh, hard lick for
son.
the 25.
Oh my! Let's take a replay. Replay. Go back. That was a hard lick that one of the other drivers took.
Might
I think it might have been like the 88 that basically took the hardest hit.
An actual speed.
Oh man.
Yeah, they were still going over 100 miles an hour when.
Yeah, because these guys were trying to slow down since we were under caution.
Yeah, it didn't look like it would be damaged. It would actually take out a car out of the race, though. There was no smoke coming from out of it.
Yeah, there was no smoke, so I guess the damage was too significant for Boogie's team to repair, so they had to take him in. But yeah, Maxi Janella for Chip Ganassi Racing out front here at Pensacola.
Oh my god.
Bucky also doing all the... Alright, as we're going green this time, Maxi Janella, your leader, followed by Bucky Campbell, Ryan Little, Georgia Hartz, and Lance Satter in the top 5. And then Aisha Crayson, Elsmata Sanchez, sorry if I keep mispronouncing that, Curtis Key, Travis Regan, and Mike Taylor rounds out the top 10, although we are still waiting to hear from NASCAR about their official ruling of the 83, because he did look like he made calls that wreck. So we're just waiting to hear back about the ruling for that 83 BK racing car.
You know that Radio Angel YM can reveal to the world what you're saying, Boogie. In the chat. He just continues.
But yeah, Ryan Little actually looking to probably try to take APR back-to-back after Pedro won at Michigan last week. So we're going to see if they'll be able to repeat. Still got quite a couple of cars left, but not a whole lot, as we only have 28 cars left in this race out of basically 40 cars. So that's like half of the field just been taken out on that lap 8 wreck.
Should probably
But
be
one,
a good time to watch our fastest laps of the race. And would you look at that? The 42 is the fastest.
followed by the 9, 36, 83, 67, 28, 56, 89, 48, and 16. And mind y'all, Most of them on that list, they've been taken out in that lap 8 wreck.
That is so unfortunate. Kyle Larson, the fastest lap.
Yeah, well, he's got his teammate, Maxi Janela, leading us back to the green. Back into the restart zone. Green flag.
And it's not Miller time for the 28. What the heck happened on that restart?
And it looks like we're going to have a battle here between the Busch cars, between the beer cars of the 28 and the 8. It's Miller versus Busch.
Which one is better? We're not going to get into that argument.
Well, right now, though, it's way too early to go on the aggressive around here. Lap 12 right now, the top 3 are occupied by Chevys.
And Little looks like he has the advantage on Campbell.
Campbell looks like has a better edge, going in for the lead into turn 3. Yeah, 41 just doesn't have the speed. Bucky Campbell to the lead.
Now watch out for that 4th place car, Aisha Grayson. She's also coming up.
Oh, and here comes that 30 and 75. Gonna split it 3 wide.
Looks like we're gonna have a photo finish for 4th.
Well, we don't know about how the race for the win's gonna go when we get on the final last, because these guys are going to throw everything they got to try to win.
But
and once again, you see the pack has devolved into separate packs. As you see, there are currently 3 packs.
Yeah.
There's actually like 4 or 5 packs if we actually look further back.
Yeah, but actually, you might want to reconsider your words, Alex, because this race is scheduled for 100 laps. There's still a long ways to go, but they're still racing like it's the last 10 laps.
I mean, that's one thing about super speedway racing. You're gonna have to gamble with the cars that you dealt with. And right now, Aisha, Ryan Little, and Bucky, they're gambling with all they have right now. And right now, for the lead, right now it's between APR, CGR, and Golf GP Racing. 3 wide for the lead. Oh, but the 41 cuts in front of the 28 before he was able to clear.
That's slamming the door shut right there, Alex.
Yeah, Maxi Janela currently one of the underdogs at Chip Ganassi right now. In comparison to Jacqueline as well as Kyle Larson. She's considered one of the underdogs, but she's clearly showing she does have the speed here.
3 wide right now.
Yeah, 3 wide. It looks like Ryan Little is going to back out of that.
Yeah, he's backing out of it, and there we go. Not the door slamming shut on the 28 this time, but Janela is not giving up.
Bucky's going to have help here from the 8 going down to the turn 3. Ryan Little looks like he's trying to get some of that side draft off from the 41.
At the same time, he's also pushing the 28 to the front. Campbell may be happy with Ryan at this pace, but we take a look at the battle for 4th place. It is still on between Sanchez and Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson trying to hold on, but that 75's got some speed, and don't forget, he's already locked into. He's one of the drivers that were locked into the chase after he did get a win earlier this season. I'm pretty sure it was at Atlanta, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was.
And nearly 4 wide as Mike Taylor forces the 74 wide.
Yeah, I don't think that 74 car is gonna like that. I think Laura's gonna be, I don't know, let's just say pissed.
Saw the 75 nearly ducked below the double yellow line right there. Looks like he got really tight there coming off turn number 4. These guys are gonna have to be careful, especially out of these quarter exits, because you could get really tight and go under the double yellow if you're not careful, like we saw with the 75 as it came out of turn 4.
I mean, even the smallest molecule can penalize you, and we know how NASCAR is with that.
Yeah, definitely. As these 3 are just pulling away right now as the 8 and the 28 continue to battle, see which one has the best beer sponsor.
I told you not to get into that argument, Alex!
It's fine. You know, this is NASCAR.
Oh yeah, you're right. We have arguments over sponsorships every day.
I mean, what else? That's just NASCAR. Ooh, the 8's looks like got the upper hand over the 28 going to the corner, but I think that 28's gonna have a run right here because looks like he did get some of that side draft off from the 8's quarter panel. You see the 41 is starting to drop back right here. I guess she wants to pick up those cars back there before trying to mount another charge.
Yeah, it's gonna be the thing over here for Janelle. If she wants to keep up with these two beer-sponsored Chevys by herself, she's gonna have to back all the way to Esmeralda.
Definitely. Still side by side between the 75 and the 84 right here. And look at this, 3 wide right here between the 23, 74, and 18.
Looks like Taylor has the advantage over Laura.
Well, Laura's got that run, though, going through the corner.
It barely happening, but she also wants to handle Lance.
Yeah, Lance Satter right there in that 18 right there. Technical teammates. And you see right there, Maxie has drawn back enough to where she'll be picked up by the 75 and the 84.
Said she just let off the gas enough.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when she was backing out. I guess she was trying to, like, conserve as much gas as she can. As we take a look further back, you see, the field is a lot more spread out on the track now, as it's now varying by a speed right here, as right here with the 56, 24, and the 6 and the 2.
And Ross gets the edge over Gio. But watch it with Leslie. That 2 car, I don't trust it because she can push the Brad Keselowski way.
I mean, there was a time where it was Brad versus everybody back in 2014, if you know what I'm talking.
Oh yeah, that's almost 12 years ago.
Basically, 2014, the time where Brad Keselowski literally fought everybody else on the track.
And the best part is that NASCAR sat down and let it all happen. There's last week's winner.
Yeah, Pedro Sales right there in the 31. He did get some damage from that wreck, so he is right now currently running 25th, trying to keep the 12 at bay. But that 12 just immediately moved him out the way.
Nah, it ain't happening.
Right. Yeah, that won't happen right there for Pedro. But right now, his teammate Ryan Little still going at it with Bucky Campbell in the 28.
And we're getting close to a quarter of the way through. But if we do get that long green flag run, Alex, that's where you have to start worrying about fuel.
If this race continues on as it does, we will start seeing green flag pit stops. But it looks like Maxie Janelle has actually lost pace.
Oh yeah, she is off the pace badly. Something is going wrong with that 41 car. And
yeah,
now
definitely.
she's
Right.
she hold up. Oh yeah.
Pit stop. Here we go, pit stops. And Ryan Little goes in, so that means Bucky Campbell is all by himself, which means he's technically a sitting duck.
But now the question is, how long will he stay out? Will he stay out for another lap, or is he coming in on pit road this time by?
We'll have to see right here. Right now, second, Elsmata Sanchez. He's behind by at least 1.4 seconds.
And here's the answer. Here's the moment of truth, Alex.
Coming off of turn number 4. And there he goes. 75 also going in. 25, 74, 83. That is most of the field coming in. But looks like the 3 is going to stay out. So will the 44. There goes the 24 on the pit road. There's the 99. 93 also coming in as well. 56 as well. There's Ryan Little there off of pit road with the 84 with his teammate back there. I'm definitely curious what APR's strategy is here with the 8 and 84.
Yeah, I'm also curious over here because remember, Ryan Little not very happy about missing on the chase.
Yeah, definitely. But he is showing that he is a front runner, driving APR's iconic number 8 car.
It would be more iconic if it's Budweiser.
Well, yeah, we'll see where there's Bucky Campbell there off of pit road, getting up to speed. But Ryan Little, see the speed difference right there. That 8 is trying to get on that 28, but that 28 just has the quicker acceleration there than the 8 car.
Yeah, that's a much bigger acceleration that we see on that 8 than the 28, but I think the lead is going to cycle back to that 28 car. Disappointing for Ryan.
Yeah, Bucky was able to get up to speed quicker before Ryan Little could even catch up to his bumper. And right now, second, Mike Taylor for BK Racing. I mean, we have talked about how strong BK Racing is, as considered they're basically the only Toyota cars in the field.
Yeah, they're right now one of the strongest organizations. They actually got one of their cars in the chase, being Matthew Ellis. And although
93.
not being flashy, Mike Taylor has shown consistency at times, but he, as well as Travis Regan in the 83, they missed on the chase entirely.
Well, don't forget, Thomas Drobe is another BK Racing car that has made it to the postseason, along with his teammate in the 93. So, oh, look at this! Ryan Little got a nose ahead of Bucky Campbell. Oh, but Bucky got that run, though, off the corner.
Nah, it ain't happening.
Yeah, Bucky's just way too strong against Ryan Little, going out of turn 2 and 4. But you see, Little's basically almost got his entire car up ahead. But here comes that 28, got to get that run off of turn number 4. This battle is still not over yet.
It's far from over. It's far from over. While these guys are playing it for the win, we would have our focal point would have been Andre Klinger trying to play it safe on points for the regular season championship, but yeah, let's just say that wreck ruined it.
Yeah, definitely.
Still on. It's still on with these two.
Yes, these guys are still going on, and they're catch up to Pedro Sales.
Phoenix last week, the win. He's second in the points, but he's still a long ways away from claiming regular season championship. And I think he's going to become a nuisance to either Ryan or Campbell over here, Alex.
Oh, yeah, but don't forget, the 8 is his teammate. Those two are teammates. Oh, and he's going to help his teammate.
Oh,
He held up his teammate. Oh, no, he goes on the block, the 28. He's going to let his teammate by.
We were almost going to go from you goober to you salvation. Oh, it actually helped Campbell?
It actually did help Campbell, since he can now have a run on the 8 right here.
I tell you what, I think the lap course is the only way that these auto cars can catch up to them. If there's more lap cars around, that's gonna push the 8 in the 28's way.
I'll go back.
That's the only way that these 23 and 75 cars can make it back into that packet, because right now it's just these two. And it's just a game of attrition now, because every car wrecked inside the first, not even the first 10 laps.
Yeah, definitely, as right now, still, as looks like Bucky is going to retake the lead right here, going to the corner, but now we've seen that basically now the advantages are basically swapped, so Bucky will only be good through the corners, but Ryan Little will be able to get the run off of the corners.
Do we have some left cars approaching right now here as close to
There's
12
the
car?
12. Yeah, the 12. They still got quite a bit to go to catch up to the 12, but I'm sure they can't catch up to them. But I'm going to say, if a caution does come out, that's definitely going to screw over these two leaders, who are currently nearly got a 4-second gap over Mike Taylor.
Yeah, both of these cars, the car just barely missed out on the chase by only 5 points.
Yeah, only by 5 points he missed out, but with OB leaving, that spot is basically up for grabs, so Little could basically maximize his chances of actually getting in because one of our top drivers has left, and that was the number 51 Rocket Motorsports car of Owen Ben, but the driver has left, and Lance failed to get a driver into that 51, so the 51 would not be competing for the championship.
Well, that's disappointing right there, and again, I'm not sure if if Bucky does win this race about it, will be eligible about it, because again, tons of these cars around the 8, 9. Well, I think Liliana Storm. I don't know what car Liliana is.
Liliana's the 37.
Yeah, the 37, 98, 80. Well, we know the 88's out.
Yeah, Boogie is out.
Yeah, so our contention about all these cars, there's going to be multiple cars that's going to be above 230 around here. What will be the tiebreaker in that kind of situation around here? Because I feel like if the 28 car does manage to win this race and get above 230, I feel like Bucky Campbell should be the one who gets in. I mean,
28 once again ahead in the corners, but that 8's going to have a run again. We'll go on board right here with Ryan Little right here on the Busch Light onboard camera. So this
I say maybe perhaps at the end of the regular season, the driver who is the highest in points gets the chase spot around here, because it will at least give some of these drivers who are outside the chase at least a chance. It's not a big chance, but there's a chance regardless.
Well, don't forget, not Ryan Little, it's Andre Killinger. Andre Killinger has basically mostly locked up the regular season title for himself, because he'll just have a huge gap now since OB has left. He's going to have a huge gap over the rest of his competition in the regular season. Ooh, I heard the 28 lift there a little bit, so I guess these guys are starting to conserve fuel a little bit.
And they're going back and forward, and back and forward.
The 17 car. The 17.
That's side drafting there.
Yeah, the 17 car, they're pushing to the 12 car. The 17 car's in training around, they're just chilling around here.
There goes the 12 on the pit roll. Looks like we're going to have another run of pit stops. The 28 nearly got into the 8 there. That would have been catastrophic. But yeah, literally, as we look right here on the helmet camera, you can see how Ryan Little's not even lifting on his car. Like you see, he's just keeping that thing over 9,000 RPM.
Yeah, he's just revving it to the limit.
The car drink white and blue.
But yeah, guys, for anybody watching at home that doesn't really know like how the mechanics of a NASCAR car work, is that basically these cars have a set RP limiter that some of these cars will not be able to go through. So basically with these cars, it is 9,000 RPM, but the car can theoretically go over it, but it will increase the chances of the engine likely overheating or maybe having a failure later on. But at super speedways, because these things have restrictor plates, and this restrictor plate has mainly set the cars to around 9,000 RPM, I don't think it's really going to be a concern for much guys unless they actually push it.
And right now, though, Baldo can see that. I think is that the number 12 in front. Yes, it is number 12. Looks like it's going to get the 12.
Oh yeah, they're going to go to the high.
Oh,
28 got held up.
That is a problem.
Oh man, the 28 got held up big time there by the 12.
And just
so Ryan Little's spinning, and so is the 28.
Yeah, that's I gotta say though, if you're going to go down there, because these are the rolling pit stops, that is the time to do it.
And now Laura, it seems, will be taking the lead from these two cats and dogs that have been wrestling.
There's the
throughout the day.
74 Ford Twins. And her school bus owner's first number 74 Dodge Dart.
I never had a Dutch Dart before.
Probably be glad you don't.
Yeah. I like the Charger better.
All right, well, Laura Jane's out coming on a pit road this time. As we take a look around the field right here. Oh, the two ran out of gas!
Oh, if she makes it, we stay green. If she doesn't, it's a caution.
Yep.
Oh,
Number two
what are
stayed
you
out of
doing?
it.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
if she doesn't make a back round to pit road, if she stops on the track, that is a yellow. Even if
Now
it's on
this
the
track is
apron, the
fairly-
yellow will be out.
Now this track is fairly big, so I think even the cars who had done on purpose will not be on the lap down. But
Oh man, look at the gap that Ryan Little has right now over the 28. That is huge.
yeah, it looks like the number two will be able to make it
Whoa.
at least outside the track.
She
Yeah,
makes
that's
it.
the show. That's it. Yeah, be glad that the track is really wide as it is, because these guys can't be able to go up high without even hitting the wall or anything. But Leslie will make it to pit road, so we will stay green. But we will have to keep an eye for any other drivers that run out of fuel as this race goes on. But Ryan Little will most likely will be your race leader still, as he right now has a lap car between himself and Bucky Campbell. But
Now,
that's-
that number two, and also note that that two car is a part of the chase, so that's gonna hurt the number twos in terms of for seeding America, because you gain points for how you finish in the regular season. That's gonna hurt the number two car really hard. At least that's what I think it is, right?
I think so, but I'm not so sure myself. But I always could double check.
Yeah. Regardless of round, it looks like the number 28 car. It looks like that wasn't that much, but now the 28 car tries to
He
get
got
back
hit
to
by
it,
his
but that
teammate!
67
That's
now
his teammate!
blocks it.
That's a teammate!
No, my God. You don't do that.
Oh, that's a teammate!
That is.
Now, okay,
Come
now here we go. Now here we go. Here's potentially a chance. Now I think maybe that 67 was just trying to prepare the 28 as a drafting partner.
That 28 is way too fast for his teammate back there. As right now, third right now is Osvaldo Sanchez, but he is back behind by like 3 to 4 seconds right now.
Yeah, no, at this point though, Esmo is just happy to be a part of the chase. So just trying to get. Supposedly she already has a victory already this season around here. I think she just focused on just trying to get a good finish in that number 75 sound cells. Dart.
Definitely, if I am a chase driver, I would definitely slow down trying to go for a win and just focus on just running the course as well as getting ready for the chase, because the chase will be the bigger picture. There's Matthew Ellis right there battling with Annabella Alberti right here.
And these two cars around, those two are actually only 2 points apart from each other. So yeah, there's a powerful position here. As you can see, the number 99 car got involved inside that first wreck. And let's check and see if there has been any drivers who have. Let's still look at the standings if there has been any drivers who have retired due to like engines part, because I haven't seen like the.
Well, we have to remember one thing. Some of these drivers that are
46
not.
Oh, and 46 retired.
Yeah, 46 is done.
I did see the slowest car, the 26 car, who coincidentally the number 30, the number 3 car almost hit the
3 nearly
26.
turned him. Yeah, 3 nearly turned him.
Yeah.
That's
At this
PR
point, I
Upton
think-
right there in the 3 car.
You know, I kind of feel like the 3 wanted to go and turn the number 26 so that caution, all these cars get bunched up again. but I don't think that would be good sportsmanlike, especially since I think we have one driver who we're gonna watch on if there was some aggressive driving early on in the race, who caused that wreck.
Thomas Job right there in the 49, basically one of our top chase drivers right now in his BK Racing number 49. Right now, he is trying to catch up to his team owner right here, Travis Regan, who's currently battling with Curtis Key right now for 7th.
And still going mighty strong.
Car is now 4th place in the standings with Owen Ben leaving the silver. As now these drivers just trying to go race harder. It's basically a waste of nutrition right now here. Just nutritional focus, since I don't think a caution is going to come out unless we see a situation like the number 2 car again. But then these cars go so fast that I think there could be a chance they could make it onto pit road.
These guys are running an average like close to 240 miles per hour. That's where the restricted plate.
Miles an hour?
Yeah, because since this super speedway is really massive, it's not going to be able to support like it's going to take like lap times will be a lot longer if we do it the traditional way. So these restrictor plates have been modified to where they will allow for higher speeds. Because of this track scale.
Why it took a long time for those cars to be able to slow down in that caution period, because 240 miles an hour is going to take some time to go and get slowed down.
I mean, I thought for a while that that Talladega was really big, but now take a look at this track and it seems like you can put Talladega inside.
I know. I mean, Pensacola just absolutely dwarfs Talladega in terms of its size. Yeah, like, it just absolutely dwarfs its neighbor in Alabama.
Yeah, man, you could fit a lot more cars inside this track.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right now, it's the eighth race to lose right now. If the 8 basically mistakes, the 8 car is right now alone. Looks like drafting will not play a big factor as I thought it would be.
So apparently according to the RaceTrac Divisional Series part builders right here for Pensacola, drafting is not going to be too much of a factor. So basically what we're doing is that the racing is going to be a whole like the CLT era. So like where you can see like cars tandem draft if the conditions allow for it. And also they can get some huge runs on the quarter panels to blow by. Ooh, Alicia Crazy got really tight right there, coming out of turn 2.
Cars, my pick to win this race, amounted to doing nicely in 6th place.
Here's Mike Taylor right now is trying to track down. We're going to go aboard right here with the 23 on the Rocky Ridge Trucks Onboard camera. See right there, that's Laura Jade's up there in 4th. He's trying to catch up to. And you see Aisha back there running in 6th, trying to get a top 5, trying to get up to the top 5. But looking right here from a driver's perspective, like here for the car's perspective, this basically gives you like a whole new meaning about how big this track is. And not to mention, this track is 3 miles long. So these guys are basically running like 3 miles in like 1 minute.
And it's working. Because if you want big tracks, this is the definition of big.
Look at fastest lap. No major changes have occurred right here for the fastest lap. It's still Kyle Larson, despite him DNFing from the race. And obviously Evelyn Mason, who is right now in the top 10, the 2nd fastest on track. So I think Evelyn's got herself a fast Santee Motorsports Chevy right here on this field.
Congratulations to Kennesaw State for winning the Conference USA Basketball Championship.
Yeah, mom.
And Evelyn Mason, a notable student who I'm pretty sure does attend KSU. I don't know though, but someone's going to have to check with me here. Basically, she is doing well representing this college out here out of Kennesaw, Georgia.
And that's leads inside the top 10.
Oh, we got pit stops
again.
Pit stops once again.
But it looks like the leader stayed out, so it looks like they're going to try to stretch it for at least a lap or 2.
I mean, we already had a close call with Leslie. So what makes you think that this 8 car could try and stretch it? So maybe it's time to play it safe, pump the brakes on it. Just go for I mean, it's just a pit cycle. Just come in, come get tires and fuel.
There goes the 8 and 28
Told
on
ya.
the pit road. 75 also going in as well. 74 once again going to stay up. The 23 is going to go in. So the 83. There's the 3 and 41. The 41's going to go in as well. There's the 44. There's the 2. 12, 24, 31, 6, 17, 99. Looks like Aisha, at least the first pack out, there's Laura right there, is going to put her a lap down.
Now,
But don't forget, Laura's still needs to pit.
Yeah, she needs to pit. So, but anyways, whatever happens, whoever gets back to the start-finish line is going to receive the cross flags.
The cross
And
flags.
74 on a pit. Well, basically, the cross flag in NASCAR basically signifies the we reached halfway through the race.
All right, then. It looks like we see some cars still on.
Most of these guys have just came off a pit road. Like, there's Ryan Little right there. Look at Bucky. Bucky also
Yeah, we
managed to
just
close
saw.
a considerable amount of time to the 8 there.
Yeah, the 8 car round has been very bad fast about it.
But I think Ryan Little will continue to be our race leader here at Pensacola.
Yeah, it looks like I think there's so many full cars still out there.
Well, no,
Yes, you can
74
see.
came up pit road, but the 8 just went blazing by. That just shows like how far back Laura Jean's Atsy is in the field.
So that means
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah,
Little
it
is
looks
going
like
to be our
the-
leader.
Yeah, Ryan
But it
Little.
looks like the 28 car is still there, so the 8 car can't let. Let's check and see if everyone that made it on fuel. It looks like everything's.
The 2 is on pit road, but I do
those
hear
number
the
2 car
engine
this time
running,
does
so that
make it
means
on
he
fuel.
actually makes it on a pit road. But I will keep tabs on the field just to make sure there is nobody else who ran out of fuel. There's a 26 there off of pit road. And the leaders are coming up to lap traffic as Ryan Little's coming up to Giamatti Perez there in the 56, the pole sitter, who got involved in that stack up there under caution.
And once she goes a lap down, there goes the pole money.
Pole money.
It's a joke.
The number 8 car gonna go past the number 56, no doubt. He tries to block it there, but unfortunately knows the
Yeah, the 8 just moved the 56 out of the way, not wasting any time with that Angelic Racing Ford of Giamatti Perez.
Especially since the 28 car is still hanging on to by over a second, so the 8 cars just cannot afford to get slowed down. Otherwise, it's gonna allow the 28 car to come back into this race.
Oh yeah, definitely. One thing Ryan Little definitely does not want to see is that 28 right on his back bumper. And not to mention with this Pensacola setup that was developed right here, basically it's just showing like how basically these drivers are gonna have to this is basically like the test of the driver as well as the car, since the car actually needs to basically withstand going like over 200 miles per hour. And not to mention, it is also the skill of the driver to keep the car good, as well as not getting too tight or getting too loose, to where they can run a perfect race.
And it's working so far, but that idea of seeing if a car can withstand over 200 miles per hour without breaking apart, yeah, try that in the local interstate. See how far you get. Or maybe just take your car to the flats in Utah.
Bucky's actually starting to close the gap on Ryan Little, so it looks like he's running a different line than the 8. So Bucky slowly reeling in that 8 car as we are down to about, I'm pretty sure, like 46 laps to go, if I'm correct.
Yes, it is. So they're coming over to 45 to go.
Coming up to 45 to go. Still a long way till the end of this race. Although the officials are currently looking at some debris that might have been dropped on the 2 on the apron of turn number 4. So we're going to see if they're going to have to throw a caution on that.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
If a caution comes out, that's definitely going to screw over the 8.
Let's check
And
out
the 8 has come up to his teammate again. That's the 31, his teammate.
I mean, I don't know if that.
There's some lap calls approaching him out here. This is what the 28 needs to get back into this.
Oh, and they're saying throw it, debris, turn 3. Okay, I gotta have to throw it.
And there it is, second caution.
And the things, what was it for me?
We had caution. Second caution on the 9 on lap 56. That will really help out the 28, the 75, the 70. Basically, this is gonna help out the entire field.
Let's check out the thing. If we see the top 10 though, it looks like everything's fine for the top 10. Let's see the top 20. This is the top
There's
20.
the pace car right there, just coming back onto the track. The lap cars are going to go around right here.
Yeah, let's check the top 20. On the scoreboard.
All right, so I will have to wave around these lap cars, which will include the 31 and the 56.
At least, hold on. Let's check and see the. Let's check and see which cars are actually a lap down.
31 is 2 laps down.
Was 2 laps down.
Yeah, it was 2 laps down.
Yeah,
that's why I want to go in.
And basically, he'll get the free pass because the 56 was not close enough to the 31. So 31 will get the free pass. That will give him one lap back.
No, that should be the 56 that should have gone the free pass. The 56 was the first car 1 lap down.
Well, the 31 was ahead of the 56 at the time they crossed the line. So
31 was 2 laps down, I think.
Here comes the field on the pit road.
I think the 31 was 2 laps down. The 56 was only 1 lap down.
Maybe we should not try to argue it like little kids and just let it be. Just stand by the decisions of the officials.
Yeah, I understood that.
It's the officials who are doing most of the stuff right here, as Ryan.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
And it looks like some of these guys are going to take tires again. So I guess this track must eat up the tires pretty badly. But it looks like only right sides only for the 8. And Ryan Little will win the race off pit road, followed by Bucky, Mike, Scotty, and Travis. Although I'm pretty sure Scotty Wilson will have to drop to the back because he is a lap car. So yeah, I will drop any lap car. I'll drop the lap cars to the back, depending on where they are. So like if they're with the leaders, they're gonna have to drop back. But yeah, this is definitely gonna prove beneficiary to that 28 and especially the 23. But I will have to drop Scotty Wilson to the back here once everyone catches up here. Shimada will also have to be dropped to the back as well. I think quite a couple cars will have to be dropped to the back.
Yeah, quite a lot. And remember that the divisional, unlike some of the other series that we've seen here on Radio Angel YM, they do not do double file restarts where they actually put the lap cars to the inside.
All right, 26 and 56 will drop to the back here, as the lead lap cars will all go around. Quite a couple of cars right there. But yeah, this this shakeup will definitely help out a lot of these cars that have been like miles behind the 8 and 28 for a while. We'll be going green this time. Ryan Little, your leader, followed by
racing cars now into the
so
up in front.
Going green this time. Ryan Little, your leader, followed by Bucky Campbell, Mike Taylor, Travis Regan, and Sanchez in the top 5, and then Curtis Key, Laura Janes, Evelyn Mason, Aisha Crayson, and Maxi Janela runs at the top 10. I'll say though, really great comeback for the 41 of Maxi Janela. Started the race strong up on the front, but then fell back after a couple laps. Because something clearly did happen to that 41 car that definitely might have affected her negatively in that Alice Murphy's YT Chevrolet. But yeah, Angel, with the way how this race is going, I have no idea how this race is going to progress going forward.
I think the biggest negative that is going to happen to all these cars is because we have a lot of cars that are a lap down.
Yeah, definitely. As see right there, we got quite a couple of cars a lap down right there from 21st all the way down to 27th. So that is like 7 cars that are at least one or multiple laps down. Like the 26 is 3 laps down, while everyone else is a lap down. And then everybody else is on the lead lap, which is 20 cars. But now this will bring the BK Racing cars back into the fold.
Yeah, the number 23 and 83.
Let's see what BK Racing has in store for the 20 and the 8 as they round off turn number 4.
Right now, that 93 car is, well, actually 83. Both of these BKT cars are outside.
And green flag is back in the air as Bucky makes a quick jump to the inside of the 8. You see Mike is going to go down with the 8. And he'll be followed by his team owner right there, Travis Regan.
I wonder if we're going to see some pack racing now.
We definitely will start seeing some pack racing now because these guys have been bunched back up. Here comes Mike Taylor, going to make it 3 wide.
And let's see.
Contact between the 8 and the 28.
The 23 is going to have that car.
The 23 car's now entered into the frame.
Mike Taylor's now established himself in this fight. Ryan Little with a run on the high side.
Yeah, one driver almost went to the yellow line.
As a take a look from the back, there's also a bit of a pack right here. 3 wide. Here comes Evelyn Mason. And she will establish herself in the 4th. This is one of the first times we see a Santee Motorsports car that has gone inside the top 5 as the rest of her teammates have been taken out in a wreck.
Now all these drivers, so they have to not fight each other. They need to at least have some speed around to be able to catch up to the top 3 right now. Though I'm at least happy to see at least a new driver take a shot at it. And number 3.
And
she saved
it. And she saved it too. What a save by the 9.
Oh my God!
The yellow line. What a save by the number 9 there, but
NASCAR, we'll take a look at the 83 right here. There's Pedro Sales. They're off of pit road. I guess some damage repair has been done to that 31 car.
That has to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty, not for Evelyn. But
and
yeah,
they're gonna
black
flag the 83 for nearly intentionally wrecking that 9 car.
Let's take a look at what we play of that because that got the 9 driver's attention, Evelyn.
Yeah, that was really close right there. How Evelyn nearly got turned by the 83 there coming through turn number 3.
Yeah, it almost got the 75 as well.
Yeah, so take a look right here. So you see Travis, he got the run right here going into turn number 4. And they see he's going to duck to the inside. Evelyn was just keeping her line here.
I think they just locked bumpers over there. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, but
It looked like Travis. Basically looked like he tried to wreck the 9 out. Like he has some sort of beef with Santee Motorsports.
If there was another car there at the bottom there, then that could have been an actual wreck there. We would have been back to square one. But now look at this. Now the A car has now lost the package. Now we're approaching 3 wide. And I think we're gonna see 4 wide.
4 wide.
Yeah, 4 wide racing.
The 9 blocks to 75.
Yeah,
thank God.
Almost 4 wide there.
Now, if we had the 4 wide, it would have been absolutely chaotic and possible death.
You think?
Yes, I think, Alex. How else would you explain the wreck that happened on the first caution?
Also, I feel like maybe the 83. I'm not sure if the 83 has beef there or if that was just a complete accident around there. But
well, the 83 has started his penalty because he's now all the way in the back. But you know,
Why do we see Miko over there?
I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea why she's doing down there by the base car.
Why? Why?
I have no idea what she's doing down the pit lane. I guess she's just watching this whole thing, I guess.
Yeah, so she's probably having a good time as we are.
Ooh, you see that pack back there? They are keeping those front 2 at eye's length because they do not want them to pull away. As Bucky looks like gets ahead of the 23 right there. But the 23's got that run though off the corner.
Yeah, basically swap that 23 with the 28 hill. Let's look at the time. So they are improving.
Oh yeah, that shrunk big time.
Yeah, they are improving. So eventually, if this keeps up, they will be able to catch up once again.
Yeah, but don't forget the Matter Green Flag pit stops is still in everyone's minds here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big matter.
The A car may have lost the driving around here. I think.
Yeah, you see Ron Little, he's losing time. So I guess that caution really did screw him over.
Yeah, and now the 8 car's been replaced with the 23.
Yeah. So we got actual competition right here between Mike Taylor and Jimmy Campbell. Golf GP versus BK Racing. Yeah, look at that. They are still closing in on those 2 leaders.
Yeah, just close, slowly but surely. We're going to have, at least, looks like it's going to be 4 new drivers potentially with a chance of winning this race if this keeps up.
Definitely, it's the 23 pulls off ahead a little bit of the 28. 28's going to try to get him though into turn 3. But you see those guys out there? They are closing in.
Yeah, they're doing the tandem drafting.
They're tandeming over there.
Yeah, they're tandem drafting. That's the tandem draft part at work. So you can basically see the conditions are now favorable for tandem drafting, and that's definitely having out those 4 cars back there by tandem drafting.
It's like the 2011 Aaron's 499 all over again.
I mean, but instead of COTs, we're doing them with the Gen 6.
Yeah, so right now, we do have a lap call coming up soon, so maybe that is still one chance if it's going to be.
Oh, looks like the 84 messed up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a little messed up over there.
That's why I picked ace around the 84 besides the. Yeah. 84, let's check and see how the time sale is 0.72 seconds back. Around here, zone 1, so.
Oh, yeah, they closed it a little bit more. They are closing in on those 2 leaders. If they keep tandem drafting like they are, they will catch up to that. They'll catch up to those 2 cars if they're not tandem drafting.
And especially since we see a lap call coming in.
Yeah, that's the 83, Travis Regan. He did serve his penalty.
Yeah, so at least...
And that's a goodbye to the tandem drafting party, I guess. No!
Oh!
Some better.
Looks like the 84 kind of got a little tight right there. You're going through turn 3.
I think they're just swapping partners.
Oh yeah, they swapped partners. They swapped partners.
And actually, Evelyn decided to swap position because you don't want to tandem draft very long, because long enough, your engine goes kaboom.
Yeah,
They
right
did,
now, though, I
however,
think
with
they'll
that
just.
switch, though, they did lose time to the front two a little bit.
Yeah, but at this point, though, the most important thing is that they'll at least maintain, not losing, they'll at least being consistent right now. That's what's going to be, that it's going to take to at least eventually get a chance to get that top spot and potentially get some more bonus points in the standings. As we now
There's the
see, Paul's going
26.
to
They're
pit lane.
going down on the pit road. So it looks like we have reached the green flag pit stops as the leaders go down as well. Over the 23, the 84, and the 74 will stay out. So here we go for another round of green flag stops. That is definitely the money stop for a lot of these guys, especially for that 28. This could be the money stop for Bucky Campbell if he wants to win this race. As there's the 23, Mike Taylor, having the lead all by himself, but I think he might be at a disadvantage here. See if he'll come down pit road right here.
And there it is.
And
Taylor's coming in.
And the 49 is going to stay out. He's going to take the lead away from his teammate.
Still going mighty nice.
Looks like BK Racing has a bit of a strategy right here with the 29 and the 49. And the 23 and 49, my bad.
But how much will Thomas be able to stay on the track? Because he has to pit. He has to.
Oh! He's out of gas!
He's on! He's out of fuel!
He's out of gas!
Oh, boy.
He's out of gas!
Oh, my goodness. Can he make it to pit road? Oh!
Oh, that was close right there. And 49's going to make it, so we'll stay green.
He's happy, but Pyros isn't.
He's going to go ahead and try to fly by his car right here. Where's the 80? There's the 84 right there. But looks like the 23's got to hold on to the lead. Mike Taylor's going to hold on to the lead right here.
You know, all these drivers behind Taylor, they're working together, trying to catch up to that 23 car because they know that 23 car being all alone, and these three cars, they can actually team up for once. It's gonna be very difficult for one BK car to hold it.
The leader's the 83.
Oh wait, what? Ain't no way.
The leader's Travis Regan.
Ain't no way he wants to overcome.
He came back from a penalty and he's got the lead.
Hold on. I know what's going on here. The 83 car took a pit stop when the penalty was given out. So the 83 is running on a different pit cycle now than the rest of the drivers. That's the reason why the 83 car is up within the top two right now. But the 83, again, we saw with the 49 car losing fuel around here. The 83 car is right now. We'll eventually have to go down pit road sooner.
1-2 right now on the grid.
Oh yeah, my right goodness!
It depends if the 83 car. Right now, the 83 car needs to conserve as much fuel as possible because the 83 car, if that car can at least make it past like lap 85. He does have one of his drivers
back there, Mike Taylor, to take over the lead for him if he needs to pit again.
Yeah, but the 83 car, I think, is on a different pit cycle around here. I'm not sure if the 83 car can make it one more stop. But if that 83 car can make it in one last stop...
Yeah, I definitely do agree, because I think these guys need to take at least one more stop before the end of this race.
Yeah, I don't think...
But yeah, as we look, you see they're actually gaining on Travis there, so Travis is at a bit of a disadvantage here.
Yeah, he's at a disadvantage, but right now, this 83, he's going from 0 to hero. You want to take him on, he turns the pressure up.
And it looks like Mike Taylor's going to back out, try to get help from those Chevys back there.
Yeah, I guess on the field strategy, but the 83 car needs to conserve
all and Bucky nearly got into a Yisha right there. That could have been ugly.
Yeah, the 84 car now is now in contention. We haven't seen the 84.
Oh, there goes the 83.
There goes the
It is
83.
on now.
I think-
It's on now.
Yeah, and now, yeah, and I think the 83 car cannot make it one more stop. So I believe that penalty does take into effect, though. So
Yeah, definitely that penalty to Travis Regan
you know,
definitely played a major role there.
yeah, but right now the 84 car has now joined this battle for the first time, and that's my pick to win this race. The 84 car, Jimmy Johnson.
Here comes the
heading
Easter right there, trying to look, but Bucky's gonna block.
At 3 wide right now, we have 2 sets of 3 approaching the.
Yeah, you see,
Pushing
they're
right
all,
now.
but those guys are about a second back
Yeah.
from the main
Yeah.
pack. Here comes the 23, right back to the inside. The 84 is gonna try to make it 3 wide.
It's amazing how
Yeah,
this
and they're now
race.
gaining. They're also giving away pace right now
Yeah.
because
It's just amazing.
those
This
83 car turning.
in just a matter of a pit cycle, this race went from one that looked in the hands of BK Racing to one that is still open for both Golf GP and APR.
There's the 83 car now returning back to the track. Now,
All right, the
I
83
think they're
back
just
up the
going
track. Like,
over
he
a
will be
lap
on the
down.
cusp kind
I
of
think
going a lap down.
what's that 49 car? Since that it may be for position for that 83. Because the 49 car did run out of fuel.
And the lead will go back to the 28 of Campbell. So I don't think that Grayson is going to be happy on that one. I mean, she has a good car in the turns.
Looks like the 23 car is losing pace right now.
23 is
23
losing
cars.
time to those front two. He might have to drop back to those 3 cars back there, but they are also losing time to the 28 and 84.
Actually, the previous lap, I don't think they actually did lose time though. But I do get you.
We're going to have to keep in mind that these drivers may have to do one more stop like you mentioned, Alex, but at the same time, they need to hope that a caution doesn't come out. We only had 2 cautions, one for a massive wreck. That was very stupid.
And then one
And the other one for debris.
Yeah, so these guys got to pit one more time before the race is over.
Probably in the 7 to go mark, that's where they're going to have to pit at least one more time. And if my strategy doesn't fail me, you'll want to take less than 4 seconds for fuel.
Watch out, we might go 3 wide right here.
And
Get that number
Grayson will
83
take
car
it.
on a
Grayson's going to lead. Bucky's going to try to drop down, try to make it 3 wide.
We do have a lap call coming in, so
I mean, they hope that the 83 would help them by holding up these drivers, but Travis barely held up the top 2, so that is going to be critical if you are 3rd place on back.
It looks like he also has like the he has the speed with the main pack right here, so he's going to keep putting much of a fight.
Oh no.
An issue with that run, though, going through turn 4. Oh, yeah, that's a big run right there going through the front stretch. Travis is going to make it 3 wide.
He wants to unlap himself.
Oh, that's good. That's definitely going to hold on the front, too, quite a bit. Yeah, you
Yes,
see what
may allow the other
he's
drivers
got
to
to
get
back
in.
out because, you know, that's a dangerous situation to be in right there.
at this point the 83 car does have nothing to lose. Well, actually, point out the 83 car could try to cause a caution to try to get back onto that lead lap.
I think with the
Got the
damage.
8-4 with them now. Trying to
with
get back the 20. Oh, watch out
Here
for
it
the 12.
comes. Here comes Zoe.
She's going to hold up the low leg. Oh, she's got to hold up Bucky.
Oh, that is
Yep,
not
Bucky.
good. That is not good for our Bucky over here.
Aisha now has the lead right there with, I think, about
19 to go.
19 to go. Yeah, 19 laps to go.
And watch it. Because Evelyn and Laura are charging.
Yeah, they are, and because... Oh! Bucky's losing time! He's losing time to the 84! He's losing time! That's some critical time. He's losing... Oh! Pit stops! Here we go! This might be the money stop! This is the money stop right here for Bucky Campbell.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure if. Actually, I'm not sure if the other cars could make it on fuel hill. I think the 83 can actually. I'm not sure if the other cars can make it.
Yeah, because over here the 84's got to pit, and if she has to pit, she's going to have to let the 83 by because she has to let off.
Yeah, the 83 cars still has fuel around here. They may have to go. All these other cars could actually possibly go one more stop. But yeah, the 84 car staying out.
Oh yeah, 84's going to try to stretch it. She's going to try to stretch it.
Yeah, the 84 car is going to go try and stretch this fuel mileage. I know the 83 car could make it one more stop. Because the 83 cars in a different pit cycle. Those are number 75 car, Moana Sanchez, coming in.
You see those cars there? There's Bucky right there coming off of pit road.
Yeah, right now that 83 car, potentially the 83 car can potentially try to prevent the 84 car from going down pit road so that...
She probably may run out of gas.
Yeah, now the 83 car... Now the 83 car has to...
Oh yeah, 83's got to get held up with the 28 right here. He goes out to block the 84.
Yeah, now that 84 car...
I'll say that 84 still needs to pit, though.
Yeah,
still have to do it.
Still needs to pit. The 83 car knows that the 83 could potentially make it on one more stop. I'm not sure about the other cars, but...
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the 84 either, because, you know, we saw what happened when somebody...
There we go. The 84 car trying to go and pass it. At least try to get the inside lane so that the 83 won't prevent it from...
I think
contact right there!
She's probably gonna try to signal the inside to come in a pit road, but we don't know. I think she's on.
Yeah,
she's going in.
Yeah, okay, nice
that
job,
gave a huge run right here for Campbell, but I think it's gonna be wasted.
Oh, Jesus, that was close right there. They just split the 31 perfectly in the middle, while Regan got away from Campbell.
I'll tell you what, though, 84 car could potentially make it in from that kind of distance.
I know, since you don't ever get the track is 3 miles. It's like basically 3 miles, so she has enough time to basically get out of the backstretch and get up to speed before the 83 or the 28 could have a shot.
Oh, watch out, that 26.
Oh, Wilson. No,
here comes the 28.
Not today. But is that going to screw the 28's entry to pit road? No.
Blocking the number.
The 26 blocks the 28, and that's only going to get further room for Travis.
Let's see
now we got to worry because...
There's the 84 right there off of pit road.
Yeah, there's the 84. But now the question is, will the 28...
He should be able to have enough fuel to make it to the end now.
Yeah, the 84 has a chance of making it in without having to go down for fuel. I know the 83 car can make it in now with one more pit stop.
Yeah, the 83 will need one more stop. But right now, looks like it is still leading here at Pensacola.
Oh,
28 on the pit road.
Well, the 28's already came down pit road, so he's already good to make. He's already good to make it to the end. So it's just the 83 that needs to pit, because everyone else can pretty much make it to the end.
Maybe, but I'm not convinced. But
It's going to be 2 cars that, actually 3 cars that the 84 is going to have to deal with.
Right now she has a nearly 2
cars.
seconds.
Actually, the one
Right now, wait, leaders has you right on the 74. 74 is not even pit yet.
74 is in the lead potentially. I think the 74 did not pit for tires.
I don't know. The 23 is also its second right now. I don't know if these 2 pit or not. I have no idea when these 2 pitted.
If they haven't pitted, then that means that they've made a big mistake, and probably the biggest mistake of the night.
Yeah,
But
because you cannot try to stretch it
think
out
both of them
before.
did pit.
Because the
I
only
think
time
they
where
just
you
simply
really
took-
got to worry about stretching it out is when we hit 5 to go and another pit cycle occurs.
Yeah, no, I think they did pit. I think they are playing strategy, fuel strategy, trying to get ahead of this pack because they know how crucial
That
it
is
is to
close.
get clean air. So I think it's a gamble for them to be able to go and maybe take less fuel, or maybe no tires, so that they could try and get ahead around here. Because if they
It's like-
Taylor
that's the final
trying to
stretch.
close in on the 74. The 74 did get held up there briefly by Jacko Sweetheart there in the 1.
Now, though, if the 74 can make it, it will be the big whoever
That'll be
made
a
that
big
strategy
upset of the
call will
74 to be able to
the
make it on
biggest.
our current strategy right now. That would be a
The killer
huge
strategy
upset.
right now, as we actually see the 83 call is go the 9th hill. I know that.
Yeah, I
I'm
think the
assuming
83 came down pit road. Yeah, 83
the
on pit
call
road. Yeah.
just came down on pit road hill. We know I know the 83 call could make it on fuel now. So that the 83 call is just hoping that these other drivers can't make it on fuel, so that the 83 call could potentially.
And right now, we don't even know what the current strategy is right now for the 74 nor the 23. Because as far as we're aware, I have not even seen them pit yet.
They might
I know
try.
I know. I think I saw them pit. If they had not pitted, they would have been slow on the track right now. They would have been slow by now if they had not pitted. I think it was just simply.
Yeah, we don't know the strategy yet. We're coming up to 10 to go here for Pensacola.
Yeah, I think it was it's strategy that those two drivers took in order to be able to get ahead of this pack here. They may have taken less tires or less fuel so that they could get shave off a few extra seconds to get ahead of this, as they know how crucial clean air is.
Clean air is pretty crucial at a track like this.
And we're gonna see her here.
Work our way around Travis Regan.
And there she goes. She's got it.
The 83 now. Right now, all eyes is currently on the 74 and the 23. Because right now, I think they might have played the strategy perfectly if they could hold out for at least 10 more laps. 9 to go here from Pensacola.
If they manage to make it out, if somehow the fuel holds up, I'm buying a lottery ticket tomorrow. Mark my words.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough.
Well, we also got to keep in mind what the other drivers might think about these two not really going down. As we see, yeah, the 23 is going to lose some time now.
Gained a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of time.
Still not going, but Laura right now, she is on a clock. The best hope for her to win the race without pitting a single time throughout these next couple of laps is if a caution comes out. And remember, if a caution comes out, the race is over. But at the same time, if it comes out right now, we could have one more restart.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget, we have 5 races left in the regular season, so these guys need to start racking up points.
Yeah, right now the 74
hopefully
calls
have a shot at the regular season title.
Yes, right now the 74 call is running really good right now. Now he'll just need.
But you see, as we saw the last lap, the 84 has closed considerable amount of time.
Yeah, the 84
so who
call.
knows? Maybe the 84 will catch up to the 74 before we know it.
Yeah, it depends. If the 83 call right now is just trying to hope that these cars can't make it on fuel hill because the fuel window is so tight.
Yeah, fuel window is really tight here, especially since you're on the gas most of the time. Down to 6 to go. There's cars on pit road, so some of them have reached that pit window.
Oh, this is maybe the opportunity the 83 is looking for.
Yo, we have to remember that
maybe perhaps the 84 as well.
Well, you have to remember that the 84 decided to instead of going all the way, she decided to short pit, which means not going all the way to the end of your fuel run.
Yeah, I know the 84, the 74. I know the 84 made it went out very, very late. Let's see if the 74 can make it. Well,
to 5. Go.
She cannot make it. She cannot make it.
84 has it with 5 to go.
Pay attention to that 84 call and the 83 around here. This is what the 83 was hoping for, that these cars can't make it on fuel because the 83 knows because of that penalty.
I saw yellow
the caution is out.
The caution is out. It is out. It is out. Could this be the end?
Oh no! Wait, no caution, no caution. Wait, where is the
I saw it. I saw yellow lights at one point.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no caution. Yeah, no caution.
No caution yet. No.
No caution. We are still green.
Pay attention to that 84 call because that 84 lasted all the way.
We're gonna lap zone the top 10 right here. We're down.
That 83 car can make it. That 83 car can make it on fuel. That 84 car can, but that the 83 car is blocking that 84 from going down on pit road.
And oh, how the mighty have fallen! How the mighty have fallen! Look who was caught up. Ryan Little dominant the early part of the race, and now he finds himself kneeling down to Grayson because Grayson, she looks uncontested for the race win.
She's she couldn't make it.
This is the 83 car looking for. That's what the 83 car was looking for. 83 can't make it in on fuel.
Where's the 39? I think 39 pitted. Oh my god.
Yeah, Robert Earnhardt may have pitted, but that is...
39 car pitted.
84 is away.
That 83 car, that penalty may have actually helped that 83 because the 83 can now make it in on fuel. 83 car can make it.
Well, we don't have to give them the trophy yet because if they cannot make it on fuel, then that means something is seriously wrong, or they just got the math really horrendous.
Yeah, regardless, that 83 car's race has been saved.
Tries to keep that to make sure that 74 did not pass her. Wait, where is the 74? There's the 74 right there, and the 84 is just not
coming at full speed.
And 84 is coming in full speed. 2 laps to go. Let's see who is the leader.
I think it will be the 84 because the 74 did not catch up to the 84 in time.
And I think that might have sealed the deal.
2 laps to go. Here from Pensacola.
Let's check here. Let's check here. Let's check to see the gap. Let's check to see the gap. Right now,
it's sealed. It is sealed, guys.
Yeah, Aisha might have secured this one.
Unless something dumb happens.
Yeah, that's something dumb. That 84 car made a great strategy to hold on to because of that fuel mileage window.
And actually, I think this might be a good tribute because, you know, she's in a Jimmy Johnson car and a number and basically car and a sponsor.
And here they come.
Keep in mind, I picked the 84 car to win this race.
As here they come.
1 lap to go.
White flag of the air. Final lap here for Pensacola.
And
next
keep in mind,
ends that the race, yellow or checkered.
Yeah, and keep in mind that 84 car Asia Grayson is 40th in the point standings. 40th.
Yeah, she is 40th. She's dead last in the points. So this will be good for the 84.
And looks like nothing is going to happen. Nothing will happen. It is Dunsies. Fuel not an issue, tires not an issue, and Laura Jane's not getting any bigger in her mirror.
I tell you what, this is going to be a feel-good story for that 84 team.
And now to turn 4. Asha Grayson, horrendous in the season, and she gets the W at Pensacola.
And check out that number 87 car that 83 car. That 83 car makes it in on field. That penalty did not hinder that 83.
Yeah, really great top 10 finish for Travis Regan.
75 also got a good finish there as well after starting up front.
Field to finish right here. Still waving the checkered flag. And we'll know when the race is official is when the caution lights turn off. So we will keep an eye on the caution light down there under the flag stand right there. Because that one will know the race is official. Right
and there it is.
Official, yep, the caution light is turned off.
Boy.
And here's the results.
Good ways at the end though. Fuel strategy ended up playing a factor. That 84 car lasted a whole lot. They're managing to hold on enough fuel to be able to at least get some.
Yeah, because it actually looked like when Aisha went down pit road, she just gassed and go because she didn't need tires.
That is true. But we're finally going to take a look at a recap at our results from today's race. Alex.
Sure thing, as Aisha Grayson will take home her first career victory. Laura Jane was so close in second. Really great run for that 74 team. And then Mike Taylor, Bucky Campbell, Elsmata Sanchez will round out the top 5. Sorry if I keep mispronouncing that. And then Evelyn Mason, Ryan Little, Curtis Key, Travis Regan, and Kiara Upson rounds out the top 10. That's a really great run for Kiara. She mostly ran the back throughout most of that race.
And take a look at the rest of our results. An exclusive group of 18 cars will finish on the lead lap.
The
pit strategy really did screw over
BK racing cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I gotta give a shout out to that 83 car Travis Regan. Got a penalty. They went down the pit road. They ended up not playing a factor because everyone else had to go down there one lap. There on the final stretch. There that 83 car. Fortunately, he was still within that pit cycle, so the 83 car did not lose that much ground. Fisher manages to come up and salvage a top 10 finish, and Keo Upstone also finishes at top 10 at that number 3 car. We haven't talked about her all day.
Yeah. Basically one of the underdogs out of the APR staple.
Yeah, though. And 17, Andre Killengill finished at 17.
Kind of ironic.
Yeah, that is very ironic, but I think that's just going to give him enough points to keep him in the conversation of winning the regular season championship.
Yeah, that will. Because he's got a huge points gap. So I'm pretty sure, I don't think he's going to I don't think he's really going to be too bothered by it. As right here is you see the cars that are lapped as well as DNF'd here from the race. Although I'm pretty sure one of the biggest upsets we definitely seen so far was definitely got to be the 88 of Boogie. Boogie ran up close early into the race, but just got taken out at the last moments. That's just got to be heartbreaking there for Boogie.
Yeah, but how about an MVP of this race?
Go ahead, Angel.
For me, the MVP of this race has to be Travis Regan because he was a villain throughout tonight's race. And throughout the night, he got into 2 wrecks, had to serve a penalty, overcome that penalty, and look at that, 9th place. So for me, MVP, Travis Regan.
Well, that will do it right here from the Pensacola 600 right here in Pensacola International Speedway. Congratulations to Aisha Grayson and APR for the win tonight. And for everyone that was tuning in on Angel's YouTube channel, I'd like to thank y'all for joining. And if Angel would like to hop on for the next race, the Walmart Series next week, we'll be heading on over to Richmond for both Double Z and the RaceTrac Divisional Series. So that's going to be an interesting race.
Yes. And the
Oh wait, hold
action.
on. So Double Z, they're going to Richmond, but Divisional, they're going to New Hampshire.
And the action will be split in between our channels. Double C on AGDN and Radio Angel YM will have exclusive coverage of the RaceTrac Divisional Series.
Yep. Imagine if a RaceTrac ad played during a stream, Angel.
Oh no, that would be fun.
But yeah,
but for those that are craving any non-NR related content on Radio Angel YM, expect on Saturday for the SMG Tunes second episode to release.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, that will do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, one thing for certain around here is actually the points to actually get into that to that 16th spot into the chase around here, because again it's the battle. If it's not decided yet, the number 8 and the number 9 are will only be separated by 2 points.
Yeah, so
Because
basically we'll have to see who's going to take OB's finals to take OB spot in the chase once I do points, that is, so that we'll figure out who takes that spot.
I think it is. I think if it does decide today, it would be the number 8 call, because the 8 was ahead by 3 points over the 9, but the 9 only advanced by 1 position, which means that gap is only 2, but the 8 will get in if we're all deciding it today, this race. Regardless, this has been me. I'm going to go and sign out there. Thank you for having me be a part of this podcast. I'll go see you later, and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, thank you. See you.
See you.
Right, and with this, it's time to finish it off here on Radio Angel YM. Remember, more NR content coming up, but all this will have to wait its time. And next week, Radio Angel YM will premiere for those non-NRs SMG Tunes second episode. So this, thank you guys for watching. For Esmeralda, for Alex, I'm Angel, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.